Ever wonder what happens when love turns into a lethal weapon? Picture a tranquil, idyllic neighborhood where the peaceful humdrum of everyday life is suddenly shattered by a horrifying emergency call. As the dusk gives way to a fiery nightmare, brave firefighters race against time, making an unsettling discovery. Within the ravenous flames, a lifeless body lays bare a grim tale of love, betrayal, and despair. A lifeless body, a raging fire, a tale of a tragic love triangle. Meet Kirsty and Allan, a couple living with their 2 children in seeming harmony. Kirsty, the ever-cheerful manager at a Mercedes dealership, was the heart of the family, her laughter a familiar and comforting echo in their home. Allan, her counterpart, managed a Volkswagen dealership. Together, they were the embodiment of a picture-perfect family, their lives interwoven with the rhythm of their children's laughter and the hum of everyday routines. Yet as time rolled on, something changed. The laughter grew quieter, the smiles less frequent. Allan's eyes held a distant look, and Kirsty's cheerful demeanor began to wane. The once bustling household fell into an eerie silence, the joyous rhythm replaced by a disquieting hush. The children, too young to understand, could only watch as their world began to crumble. Their home, once filled with warmth and love, was now a stage set for an impending tragedy. But beneath the surface, the cracks began to show. Enter Simon, a colleague and soon to be more than just a friend to Kirsty. Their interaction started innocuously enough, but as days turned into weeks, a subtle dance of emotions began. Simon, charming and attentive, found a way to Kirsty's heart, a heart yearning for a connection that had been missing for quite a while. Simon, with his captivating smile and a keen sense of understanding, became Kirsty's confidant, her escape from the monotony of life. Their laughter-filled lunches, shared dreams, and whispered secrets sowed the seeds of a bond that went beyond professional camaraderie. Kirsty found herself drawn to Simon, his presence a soothing balm to her discontented heart. The cracks in Kirsty's picture-perfect life widened as her heart strayed toward Simon. She found herself caught in the throes of an emotion she hadn't anticipated, an emotion that was, unbeknownst to Allan, more than just friendly. The strain on Allan and Kirsty's relationship reaches a boiling point. Allan, once a jovial family man, now finds himself navigating the murky waters of heartbreak and confusion. Kirsty, on the other hand, breaks the news of her newfound love for Simon, a fellow colleague. The home they built together, once filled with laughter and love, now echoes with the sound of silence and despair. The family moves out, leaving behind a shell of what once was. The for sale sign on the lawn stands as a grim reminder of the shattered dreams and fragmented memories. Allan watches as the moving van pulls away, the weight of his world sinking in. His heart, heavy with loss and betrayal, clenches as he sees the life he once knew slip away. The changes in his life, too abrupt and too harsh, push him to the edge. The changes culminated in the worst possible way. In a fit of uncontrollable rage, heartbreak turns into a deadly weapon. Allan, overwhelmed by the torment of his wife's betrayal, unleashes his fury on their family home. The flickering flames quickly consume the building, a fiery embodiment of Allan's anguish. Within the inferno, Kirsty meets her untimely end, a tragic casualty of a love gone awry. The aftermath is as chilling as the crime itself. The charred skeleton of their home serves as a grim testament to the destructive power of jealousy. A family is shattered, their joy and laughter replaced by grief and silence. The community reels in shock, struggling to make sense of the tragedy that unfolded in their picture-perfect neighborhood. This devastating event leaves a lasting scar, a stark reminder of the lethal implications of unchecked emotions. A shattered family, a grieving community, and lives irrevocably changed. A love triangle that began with whispers of affection and ended in a deadly crescendo of flames. Their once joyous dwelling now a haunting silhouette, casting long shadows on the dangers of love, jealousy, and unchecked emotions. A shattered family, a grieving community, lives irrevocably changed. This tragic tale of Kirsty, Allan, and Simon serves as a poignant reminder of the lethal implications of jealousy and betrayal. Let it serve as a cautionary tale to all of us. What words of wisdom would you impart to those trapped in the throes of jealousy before it consumes them like it did Allan?